Lastly, release managers can select any number of user stories, merge them, compare them against the destination, and deploy them here. So first, select one of your active sprints from the list at left, and then you'll see all of the user stories in the center column. You can select any story or all of your stories and move them into the list at right for deployment. Cascade has very powerful tools that help you resolve any merge conflicts in the selected user stories. So for example, here's a custom application, and we can see that it's involved in 3 user stories, so there's overlap, but all 3 developers have the same version of the custom application, so there's no actual merge conflict, so we can automatically merge that here. Now, here we've come to a custom object, and we can see that there's 4 merge conflicts in the object. We can review the different conflicts here and resolve them all by different reasons. So for example, we know that the string length was supposed to be changed from 200 to 255, so let's accept this conflict. We know that this field was changed from an auto number to a text field, so let's accept that conflict. In this case, a bunch of compliance information was added to this field, so we can accept that. And lastly, we know that this field was changed to type pick list, and so we can accept that. So by dividing these conflicts into separate things that we can study, it becomes much easier to merge all of this XML. In some cases, however, there might be so many conflicts across so many user stories that we're not sure what to do. And in that case, we can select Notify Owners and email an attachment back to all of the original developers with those metadata assets and let them resolve the problem. At any point in time, we can click the Accept Everything button. This will make the most intelligent decisions, and it will merge everything for you automatically. All right, once we have all of the user stories merged, we now want to compare them against the destination. And this interface right here lets us look at all of the different changes and go through the detailed differences one by one. For example, here we can see our field length change and make sure that this new merged metadata source is exactly what we want to deploy. And after we've done that, it's ready to start the deployment process. The first thing we have to do is work down the merged task list of before deployment tasks. And so we can work through this list from top to bottom, marking them as complete. Some tasks may choose to launch a Salesforce browser to help us with the setup menu. Other tasks may choose to run a command line, but whatever those tasks are, we can work through that list. Next, we deploy the actual metadata to the destination. And over here at left, we can see the job list of the new merged assets that need to be deployed. And after we've done that, we can work through the after deployment task list here and make sure that everything has been marked complete. And then our merged set of user stories will be deployed to the destination, and that deployment will be added to the history for that sprint. All right, there's a brief movie on deploying user stories.